everyone who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air, and welcome to my... Okay, this one's going to be probably a short one. This one's going to be probably cut short, because I might get a call early in the morning, because today it's been like a holiday here. International Women's Day yesterday. So International Women's Day yesterday, and today it was just moved because that one actually happened to be on Sunday. So the Sunday got moved here, or the day off got moved to Monday. So, but as for like what's going to happen in a couple of hours, the morning of a new day, that's a normal working day, and because of that I will actually have to start doing some work. Okay, what's going on this? Oh, I know what's going on this server. I 100% know what's going on this server. Let's take a look at the barrel we left here yesterday. But otherwise the server pop is probably not great, so we might go to another server. Yeah. The present's gone. We got to do more of the presents like that. So probably a good idea would be just to go somewhere. Do I have grenades? Yes, I have grenades. Let's pick up this thing. Do I need a rope? No, I don't need a rope. I'm not going to need to do any fishing. This character's not going to somehow. So let's go to another server. Let me find one. I've been again having problems with seeing servers, but today it looks like it is actually better now. So we have this one. Oh, the pink's not great. Okay, not really. This one. Okay, let's try this one. If it gets empty, then maybe we'll go somewhere else. Okay, we're teleporting. While we are teleporting, let me take a look at one thing. How many characters do I still have? My notes on what characters I have, they are not full. But I think I have more than a couple still left. The characters that we need to throw in heat of a fight and maybe do some risky moves with them, just because the wipe's coming, the new version of this is coming in some time, a couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Nobody knows for sure. Depends on how the new version actually works on experimental. If it needs some additional fixes and testing, if it's perfect as it is right now. So, but yeah, the wipe's coming one way or another, sooner or later, but it will be here. So there's absolutely no need to have a bunch of geared characters nearby. Okay, just give me a short sec. So let's add some gamma. It's always good to see for everybody. Though the nights are so bright here, if you have a good monitor and if you're in a dark room, probably you won't even need gamma. I don't have a good monitor. My monitor is actually the weakest link of my setup. Yeah, the pop on the server is not great either. But okay. Since we have grenades, let's make the trap at Kalimbrode because we are evil. And again, if some new spawn runs into a trap at Kalimbrode and dies, well, it's not gonna be a loss for them. More like just fun thing to happen. Okay, this takes way less room than the... Oh, I have the mushroom. I have a mushroom to eat. This takes way less room. That, well, yeah, you got to go here, I think. Then just some wire. Any mushrooms around these ones. So again, for those who just joined, it's going to be a short one, and it might end very abruptly. If I get a call in the morning, early morning, like 6:30, if I get a call, then yeah, I will have to just stop everything and start getting ready. Hatchet. Okay. Obviously, I don't want this character to die for nothing, but if we see an opportunity to do something risky, then why not? But I'm not going to be throwing this character at, like, certain death. Okay, I know where to make this trap. It would be safe from zombies, because I think zombies can activate it. Grenades, a little bit of a tripwire in that house. Hello there, people. So we actually started yesterday at Kalimbrode already, and we went kinda south and west. This time let's go, well, we cannot go north, so we will go east then. Double barrel shotty. That's a decent gun for the cost. Wait a second, I need this. This I need. Because I need Rex. So probably gonna be quiet, but we'll see how it goes. Natsuman, good evening, welcome. No, it's too early to eat this one. So I need more eggs. I have a detonator, which is sorta kinda cool. I wish I could stash it away, and maybe there is a way, but again, everything is gonna be... Oh. Interesting. It cannot be... It can. It can be deployed just here. Like this. Here we go. I would say it is evil, it is freaking invisible. I don't know, maybe because it's nighttime and we just have high gamma. On this floor, it is just invisible. There's a line there, and your attention's kind of drawn to that line, to this line. But that line over there, it stays almost invisible. So, and these doors, and especially the fact that it's the second floor, it's not going to let the zombies just simply get on site and activate it. Oh, there's a train over there. Well, I wish these were military trains, but let's go and take a look. And maybe rehydrate again. So, and I technically have a second grenade. I'm not going to keep them. Don't need them for anything. I don't really know how to use grenades in a fight. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody well, I don't think I've ever had an experience of actually somebody using grenades against me in a fight successfully. Yeah, let's grab some food. Okay, let's see if the train has dead zombies around it. So usually this place you use it for food. Would be nice actually to find the boat around. Do I have spark plugs? No, my previous character, the one that died, had a ton of spark plugs. This one has nothing. Oh yeah, the zombies are still present. The train's not looted. Okay, one by one, please. And a little bit of food, just to at least not have that problem. No, the sound is normal. Oh, no. What did you just do? Stand up. Let's see if we get lucky enough to find another detonator here. That'd be hilarious. Though detonators, they are not top tier loot, they are not easy to find. Okay, one by one. Just like that. And just like that I can take out any amount of you. Just learning what they spawn in here. That was a frying pan. I would have taken it if it was a cooking pot. So this character actually needs a larger backpack and a belt. holster actually for the belt. And these are the only things that this character is going to be changed, to have changed, and is allowed to have changed in her outfit. The red stays just exactly the way it is right now. Especially the skirt. Machete is damaged, gotta fix it level. I'll do it a little bit later. That one spotted me. With his back. Okay, more food. Let's grab it. Why not? They can hear me. I guess I'm just moving too fast. But at least they die easy. Lunch meat. Okay. This goes away. Let's eat the mushroom. Just going to eat all the large or not dense food. The mushrooms are good if you are dying, but if you want to stay on the top, they are just food, though they have lots of water in them. Like this and like this. And you, let's hit you too. Open it with a rusty damaged machete, which is probably stupid, but okay. Not that I need all the contents of the can. Okay, here we go. So, found your dead friend. Too late. Yep. They spawn things on the top. Not much, but they do. These tanks. And in between them. And maybe even underneath them. Attention. Dangerous liquid. But it's written with a mistake in Russian. Flammable. Again, written with a mistake. And again, 2 mistakes and 3 words. Oh, okay, it's so easy to fix. Why they don't ask me to fix like all the Russian textures, all the Russian lettering in the game. Interesting, by the way, that it's, well, I mean, it is in Russian here because it's just a model and it's the same for every map. But in Livonia, they do not speak Russian. In Livonia, they speak Polish. One by one, please. And there's a lot of them, one by one. Even for one by one. Come here. Here we go. One's over there, one behind me. Okay, at least one spotted me again. One by one, please. Like this. That one was battery operated. Looking for me? And there's more. And there's more, because there's more. Did you hear that? Why are you still alive? It couldn't have been a zombie. Okay, it's going to be super hard to get to that building. It is surrounded by zombies now. Okay, I will have to literally try to sneak past them. I cannot believe it just happened. Strange. Sorry, what? I am sorry, what? Unless somebody defused it. Whoop, good evening, welcome. I do not understand. Maybe there was a zombie that spawned here and then despawned that fast? Or somebody stepped into a trap and just logged out? And they close the doors behind them? Would you be closing the doors behind them? Would you be closing the doors in these situations? What the actual hell? I think either it was a zombie that just disappeared, or somebody just logged out. I have no other explanation. This is the first time I see something like that. The trap clearly was activated. And then, I mean, if you die or if you log out, you cannot close the doors behind you. Okay, one of the DayZ mysteries. Yep, that's like I would say super strange. Zombie over there. Okay. One thing is that it's possible for a zombie to spawn inside. It's possible for a zombie to spawn inside and then maybe despawn immediately because I wasn't close. There's only one dead zombie now. Okay. I absolutely don't know what to say. Let's just continue, I guess. We still have one grenade. We just got to find one more wire to make another trap. So yeah, probably the most plausible explanation would be they just logged out immediately. Okay, so I need to do some fixing of my clothes. Let's maybe find that holster finally. The shoes too. Well, we have black ones here, but I like my bright, whatever they are, bright gray ones. So this we don't need, but I'm going to keep it because just in case. This we need to reload this pistol. Character's getting cold. That's not good. Dun, dun, dun. Fixed the knife, reloaded the pistol. This pistol needs reloading too. Yeah, and rounds for that gonna be way harder to find. The rain stopped and it looks like it's like bright morning outside. Oh, the suppressor needs some love. So we are working on all the things here we need to work on too. There's a magazine with a couple of rounds. Damaged, no thank you. I don't need it that badly. I don't need it any badly. So everything seems to be fixed. Let's just make the character a little bit less cold. Okay, this is better. Not going to be that cold anymore. Just a second. We're surrounded by these zombies again. Are you coming? These are rounds for my primary. It's actually kinda interesting to find them on the console. I got to remember that these policemen, they can be source of these rounds. Though you cannot 100% rely on that, but okay, let's go to that military base, check a couple buildings there, and start going. Aren't you pretty far from your spawn, zombie? So I fully expected to see that Bambi there, that new spawn. But nope. Not at all. So I so rarely check this building. For a second I thought there was a dead deer over there. I just wanted to take a look if it gives you a good angle on anything down there. Yeah, too far for anything. For anything in the town. What? I heard the shot. I think it came from over there. Not from this town. Okay, I'm going to give it a second more. First, let's check a couple buildings here. But then go in the direction of the shots, because why not? Well, shots. There was one exactly shot. That would be probably looking like a needle in a haystack. If it's a standard new spawn situation, then it would be probably somewhere around Breno, Subotka. Starting in Breno and maybe going to Subotka. Okay. I don't even know where this holster spawn these days. I mean, and if some new spawn just kills me with a not even double barrel shotty, single barrel shotty, that would be fun. Okay. And we have a holster. That's great. And we have some 9mm. That's even greater. I don't know what's better, but we now have some additional room for stuff. Okay, got super lucky. And 4 parts. Okay, let's go to the towards the shot. One single shot we heard. Let's go there. Maybe we hear more, maybe it was just an accidental discharge, or maybe somebody shooting themselves. So I looted this one yesterday. I don't want to go back. I wanted to go initially in a completely different direction, but here we are. I guess I'm just going to Chamber Senator. Good evening, welcome. So we just had a pretty strange scene. I set up a trap, tripwire with a grenade in a house. I closed the doors and it was the second floor, so unlikely for zombies to go there. And then I heard the grenade going off. I ran back and the trap was activated. It wasn't some other explosion, it was my trap. But half of the doors stay closed and nothing around the trap. No people, no loot, nothing. And it wasn't that far away. Okay, I think I'm going straight to Sobotka. So what if they decided to go to Kalimbrody? Crap. Aren't you pretty far from your lot here? Okay, probably following the roads would be like the best solution here. Though I'm not really a person that would follow the roads, but other people, they do follow the roads. And I need a bridge. I don't want to swim. Just got my character semi-dry after the rain, so that grenade went off and then one shot. The cost is active. The server pop's kinda even lower than before, I think, but the cost is active nonetheless. That's pretty much all we need. It's an interesting one. In a tire. I could maybe look for the scope for my primary in that military base, since it's kinda low tier military these days. There's a zombie over there. What the actual hell? These are not my zombies. They cannot be my zombies. I think a couple minutes. Not more than that. These over there, they cannot be my zombies. Well... Have to go and take a look. Maybe less than a couple minutes. I pretty much immediately went there. Yep, the ruined tripwire was still there. That's how I confirmed that the blast really happened. And it was my trap, not something else. This house doesn't even have a stove, a proper fireplace. It couldn't have been the one who triggered them all into existence. I mean, if somebody used this trail, that'd be possible. Yeah, gotta remember this house spawns hunting loot, by the way, so... But this house hasn't been looted. Okay. Okay, maybe the shot came from over there. I'm just going to use the rod. That was the original, well, that was the plane I came here with. Maybe the zombies are just always there. Maybe they are static. Okay. One shot I heard. The chance of it being just somebody killing an animal is like in Livonia pretty high, but it's the coast, so who knows. Usually on the coast, if it's a fight, there's more than one shot. Maybe they... One thing, maybe if they reacted pretty fast, they activated the trap and then they immediately jumped out of the room. Very fast, very quickly closed the door behind them and ran down the stairs and disappeared. so maybe that way they didn't get the blast. Yeah, chamber senator, but nobody tried to ambush me. Yeah. I think maybe another explanation would be somebody was like really fast, really quick thinking and quick acting. And I wanted to go west. Well, that's east. West I tried yesterday. I wanted to go east, and here we go, I'm going west again. I think the shot came from Brenna. We'll have to check the PD there, because that's where the stuff always happens. I'm not even feeling myself like overgeared for the coast anymore, because strange things are happening. Getting stuck in a tree, that's of course very professional. You got to remember that I have a suppressor for this gun. It's just not on because the gun itself is pretty big, and with an improvised suppressor it becomes, I don't know, like a long wave antenna. To be honest, it didn't sound like it came from the PD, but I'm still going to go to the PD. Okay, I don't need anything from here. Moving like this, pretty much using backyards and back streets. I'm probably decreasing my chances of like encountering people. I think that zombie just spawned in front of me. That's a bad scene if it's just that zombie spawned in front of me. I can hear some deer in the woods over there. Could have been the source of the shot. Was there a guy for a second? Okay, probably not. Probably I'm just... sort of seeing things already, but what I'm not seeing but hearing is the zombies. Quite some of them here. And I need to go somehow through them to the police station. Can I climb over the walls? Hope I can. Really expecting to see like a person inside the PD that just killed themselves. But the PD seems to be not looted at all. Front doors open though. Interesting. And all these doors are closed. Don't think that was normal spot for the shotgun. The loot placement seems to be a little bit off. Like somebody moved things around a little bit, but, well, I mean, it doesn't mean much. Only that maybe somebody moved it around a little bit. There's a shotgun in the shotgun room, so... This, yeah, hasn't been really looted. Oops. How did I get cut? Okay, let's follow the main street down to the river then. Yeah, the place really looks like it actually hasn't seen people in quite some time. All the doors are closed. Unless somebody running around and closing them. But we have loot still. Mostly where it's supposed to be. Would be nice to find the spark plug, by the way. Yeah, normally the sinks are all open. Now let's go check the diner. Did you hear that noise? Was it an ambient noise from the car? An ambient noise from a zombie? There's food in here that I need one way or another. Zombie inside. No 357s. No luck. A little bit of 357s. Second Desert Eagle magazine. Yeah, I have only one, so... When you start using Desert Eagle to kill zombies, you run out of your rounds super fast. Okay, don't need to loot these houses. This is just pure reflex. You see a door, you go inside, you open it. Okay. One, two. One. And two. I triggered all the zombies at this place into existence. I think that's only me. Nobody else really. Oops, they're looking for me. Then maybe to use something like this. Yeah, doesn't look like this place has seen any players in a while. More 9mm. That's why I'm here. So maybe the shot happened really somewhere north of this. No, it didn't sound like it was north, but it was only one, so it's super easy to make a mistake trying to figure out the direction of it. Interesting that here we have quite some AK rounds. The previous place was offering me M4 rounds. Okay, have I seen a single boat? I still don't have a spark plug. Taking a boat and going back to grabbing Going to grabbing, not back to grabbing, just to grabbing would be a nice thing to do. Yeah, investigating just one shot in Livonia, especially if it's low pop, it's almost pointless, but I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving everything a chance, since we're looking for adventures. Who knows if we find somebody else. I'm going to take a look at Sobotka. And start moving east, like I was initially going to, before I heard the shot. Yeah, this fence is super solid. So they all used to spawn around this road here, around the street, and I think it was actually pretty good. You would still need to go and loot the houses here, because that's Sobotka is good when you're looking for food. Okay, let's see if we see signs of people here. Well, the doors are open. Somebody spawned here. Oh, nice. Dun, 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 dun. That's my rounds. Yeah, let's take another pack of them. Got stuck on a bed. I remember getting stuck on a bed in some games is fatal. Like once I died in Star Citizen because of that, but that was long time ago. Okay, we have all the doors at least opened here. Well, not all, but the majority of them, even the gates. So I'm seeing it as somebody at least running through the place. Within 1 kill tier 4 zone. Well, I mean, that's legit. That's how I used to kill geared people on the coast. These days, especially like on vanilla official, it's not like that. But once in a while you would still see geared people on the coast, and that's how I killed quite some of them. back then, and like I started really having success with that type of PvP, with any type of PvP, around 0.58 and 0.59 versions of DZ. So, and yeah, you would start with a single chambered Makarov, or like a wreck with a small mech would be perfect. I gotta hide and show you my clip. Speaking of wreck, that was probably the luckiest wreck attack that I've ever committed, ever made. Okay. Somebody definitely been through the place, but right now they are not here. But they didn't really stay here. I think they kept running south. And maybe it's been a while. Okay, I found enough food. Got a... At least some signs I'm finding. Maybe they went to the prison. Maybe they went to Nidek. From here there's a lot of variants. And unless we hear something... I guess we are not really hearing anything. Okay, let's eat a little bit. Just give me a short second to fill up my stomach. And then I'll show you the clip chamber center. Okay, now let me actually find it, because I have more than, at this point, I think 500 clips. They're sort of a little bit organized, but not in a really great way. Okay, anything that contains rec. Can we have that type of search? Here it is. It's called Epic. Wreck double kill on the Southern Highway. With a, when I save the guy, named Revealer. Okay, let me do it like this. Here it is. As you can see, I'm in new spawn. And it's still 6 something, 0.6 something. There's a truck on the highway. And I think they hit that pole, but because they saw a new spawn.
Oh my god, man. Do you have any food?
And that's a revealer talking. He's a new spawn down there.
Guys, oh god, I'm friendly, man. Jesus Christ. I'm friendly. Oh my god, you suck, man. You really suck dick, don't you? Your friend as well sucks dick. Oh my god, you guys are horrible at shooting. Horrible. That's what you get, you. Yeah, bitch. Hey, thanks for saving me up there, man.
You cannot hear my
Hello.
voice.
Thanks. So... No, I'm friendly. Can I have their weapons? This motherfucker.
And M4s pretty much. So that was probably the luckiest ever couple shot, well, the luckiest ever wreck shots that I ever made. So, but that's pretty much PvP on the course, how it used to be. You're always against people with very big gun, and you're always super undergeared. So yeah, legit. The only difference from what you're proposing is that you don't even need to go anywhere from, well, back then you didn't need to go anywhere far. Okay, that base just got gassed. Quite some zombies at this tree line. Okay, I'm going back east. I'm not going to use the same road, but it's sort of kind of, there's only one road. So, well, there is a normal road, and there's the tracks, the railroad. So maybe this time I'll try to go closer to the railroad, just in case. The thing about this guy, Revila, actually his name's Oliver. Well, Revila is just Oliver backwards. I met him one more time. You know, I usually kill people without asking questions. And when I met him the second time, I saw a person leaving the airfield. Back then it was the first maybe iterations of limping added to the game. And I saw a person like heavily limping away from the airfield. And I was at the edge, ready to enter the airfield. And I decided to just let it leave, because he was like limping very seriously. He pretty much, I think, was red health. And I kind of said hi to him, and turned out it was again Oliver Revila. It was him again. So I kind of helped him twice. Chamber Senator, absolutely legit too. You know what I did yesterday, and I'm going to try to do it more because I have a stash of those things. I still have some wrapping paper from the event, so I made soggy damaged socks, wet and damaged. I made them, and I wrapped up the present, and I didn't really hide it. I left it in a barrel. Actually, here on a different server though, nearby. Just for the people to be completely sort of surprised by the whole thing. A present, Christmas present, with just soggy damaged socks inside. So what you're proposing is 100% legit, yeah. I can easily get behind that, though I kind of feel myself way better with low tier weapons at the cost, no matter who I have to fight. A bunch of geared people or new spawns or whatnot. Sort of my luck with low tier weapons around the airfield, around the high tier weapons, around the high tier areas. It's never been great. So my track of luck there is like I come there with a BK and I simply get sniped. So that's my track record there. Not that long ago, like maybe this spring, I do not play on Chernarus really, but I logged in, and that was a rare case of playing not online, while not streaming it. Super rare case. I logged in on a many cars server, spawned a fresh character there, immediately found the truck, started driving and got attacked by a geared guy. And then I managed to kill that geared guy with a BK. And he was like really geared. So that happened this spring. So maybe, I don't know, it would be easier for you to do it on many car servers. Chamber Senator, exactly. Though what you're offering, those are pretty heavy things. So maybe like a bunch of ruined something. A bunch of ruined clothes. Some sticks maybe. Those sticks are useful. I don't know, but something that's at least doesn't interfere with your stamina. It's 6 a.m. and from now on, well, a little bit past 6. Yep, I'm getting this call I was talking about. Let me actually, messages, let me actually answer it. So I'm waiting for a response. While I'm waiting for the response, I am going to keep running. So maybe I don't have to leave right now. The dead batteries, 9 will not car batteries, yeah. Hotbar's glitchy. Okay. Strange. I just got a message from the person. I'm asking them when I'm needed, like this morning, but when exactly, and they are not even reading the message. Okay, maybe I'll have to make a call, though this doesn't really a matter that you need to solve with just a voice call, but if they're not seeing for some reason my message. So yeah. Jump over the wall. Zombies like walking around like that. It's always nice. Oh, we found remnants of a base, though very empty. Okay, I think I have to make that call. Definitely not going to wake up anybody. They are not sleeping for sure, but okay, let me hide in a bush and make the call. Not a lot of good bushes around here. Okay, that'll do. Be right back. Just give me a sec. Okay, just as I told you in the beginning, this stream was going to kind of end pretty abruptly, so I have to go. They're waiting for me. So thank you very much for watching, Chamber Senator. Yeah, pretty much. But definitely the guy could hear the phone. So. Thank you very much for watching a short stream, just as I expected. So YouTube people, thank you for watching on YouTube. Leave a like if you like this video, subscribe for more. First time I think I heard my trap going off, my tripwire. So the mines, I've had them already blowing people up. That has happened, but first time I could hear my tripwire going off, though it was super strange that I didn't find anybody. Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. Quite some lurkers tonight. Chamber Senator, Wop, Natsuman, thank you people for jumping in the chat and chatting. Let's find somebody to raid and call it a day, and I got to really run. I am expected. Just give me a second. I'm expected somewhere. That's what I meant. Somewhere else. So, tin. Of shadow. This guy. I have raided. Have I raided this guy? Probably, but I do not remember. Yeah, okay. Let's go and say hi to Mr. Sofa. They enjoying some Namalsk on some modded server. And I will see you all tomorrow. Again, thank you for watching. Goodbye and good night. Apologies for the short stream, but I gotta really do some things. See ya.